welcome to another episode of Strategic Minds Making Money Moves, where we do those strategies to do what? Make that green rain. Today, I am so happy to have Christina Newton here with us, and she's going to talk about her nonprofit. Welcome, Christina.
Hi, Vicki. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you so much for being here. It's an honor.
Yes.
It's an honor to have you here. Why don't you tell the audience a little bit about your nonprofit?
Yeah, so I am the founder and executive director of a nonprofit organization called HYPE. HYPE stands for Hope for Youth Through Providing Education, and we provide tech education for girls of color. Our mission is to empower historically underrepresented girls in tech to thrive as future leaders in our 21st century careers.
Wow,
Yes.
What a great nonprofit. How long have you been in business?
We are going on 5 years.
Wow, yes, that deserves
We are hitting
a round
the
of
5-year
applause.
milestone. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, congratulations
Thank
in
you.
finding it and being the founder, as well as those 5 years of success.
Yes.
Why don't we talk about what you'd like to discuss today?
Yeah, so I'll just share a little bit about like how I got into starting HYPE. So I am a computer engineer by trade. And so a lot of what we do at HYPE is very personal, right? To me, my story, my experience in being a woman of color in the tech space. And so I, of course, understand how important community is and representation is to a woman feeling as if she can climb the corporate ladder in technology and feeling as if a career in tech is meant for her. And what we do is provide community education. We help young girls in middle and high school feel confident about the skills that they're gaining, feel confident about their leadership. We provide scholarships and resources and really equip them with everything that they need to, again, thrive as leaders. And we do this for free. So the girls who participate in our program, they, most of them attend Title I schools. They live in some of our lower income communities. They likely would not choose to participate in a STEM or a tech program if finances were a barrier, right? Or if they had to pay for it. And because of this, we have been able to really leverage philanthropic giving through corporate sponsorships, grants. That is a huge part of our revenue stream. However, partnerships may end, sponsorships may or may not come through, and we want to continue to provide these really meaningful opportunities to girls. And we are looking to diversify our revenue stream by tapping into the individual giving market. And we're finding that individuals understand the problem. The numbers don't lie. They understand that Black and brown women are underrepresented. They understand that computing and technology careers are the fastest growing and highest paying occupations. And so our young girls are being left out of this economic opportunity. What we don't see is how they feel that they should contribute or can contribute towards making sure that the future and the next generation of girls of color and women of color are equipped to take advantage of this economic opportunity. And so we really want to tap into the individual giving so that we can increase our individual donor base.
That's awesome. And being in tech and a woman of color, all I can say is go, girl, go, and get as many as you can.
Yes.
But it's interesting. There are a lot of organizations, that have the desire to do this. I like the fact that you've been around for 5 years. You've been able to get corporate sponsorships and get in through their philanthropic arm of being able to give back to the community. But one of the things I think that we have to consider when we start thinking about individuals is it's all about what they call behavioral economics.
Okay.
Behavioral economics is what we look at when we figure and understand. It really doesn't, if you think about it, just in terms of dollars and cents, it doesn't make sense to give money to a nonprofit. You're getting no ROI on it. You're not making money on it from an economic perspective.
Right.
From a social perspective and being able to want to give, it makes a whole lot of sense. So what happens is when we deal with behavioral economics, we have to understand how many donors are there that are just going through the motions? How many donors are there that are engaged? And how many donors that may be going through the motion, but they're continuous? They're continuous in their efforts. And so because of that, it's important for us to understand the statistics of our current donors. The one thing you don't want to do is lose what you have currently.
Right.
Any recurring donors that you have, anybody that's out there, we definitely don't want to lose. But how do we capitalize off of that to get to the individual? And if we can get to individuals, the things that make individuals give, we got to understand why. What is it? So when someone gives as an individual and it's a personal connection, those are the ones that you want to get on video. You want to get their content about because something happened to them. They're very passionate about it. Those are also the ones that you want to have personalized donor pages.
Okay.
So that their personalized donor pages, when they can tell their own story, this is what happened to me, and this is why this is so important to me, and I really would appreciate your giving, you know, in terms of supporting this organization, etc. Well, because I'm a friend of yours and I know that's what happened to you, I'm going to give because I'm going to support you. You begin to make that individual continue to move from one to the other, you know, as you continue to make that happen. And I think that that becomes important because we all know there's thousands and thousands of charities that we could give to. There are many, many nonprofits that do the same thing. But something had to draw on my heartstring.
Yeah.
So that brings me to the next question. What types of programs do you offer specifically in this arena as you're trying to gain these girls and give them opportunities to STEM?
Yeah, so thank you for that question. Right now, STEM is a hot topic, right? And it is because of where we are going as, you know, as where the world is going when it comes to careers. STEM is a very hot topic. And a lot of times when I tell people about my organization, they ask me, am I familiar with Girls Who Code, right? Or Black Girls Code. These are, I would say, the two most well-known organizations that focus on tech education, or I would say STEM exposure for girls. And what we do, what I really believe sets Hype apart, is that we go beyond exposure into empowerment. And again, being someone that came from the tech space, understanding that girls need more than just to learn how to code, and they need more than just to know that coding is a skill that exists or technology is a career that exists. And so what we do is all of our programs are multi-week program opportunities. So we work with a cohort model of students. A girl in grade 6 through 12 can join an after-school program. They can be a part of a club. And over the course of 12 weeks, they not only learn how to code, but they build community and they get a chance to meet with other women in tech professionals. So they connect with mentors. We have alumni programming for our high school students after they learn how to code and have gotten engaged in technology. Now we want to build leadership development and college and career readiness for them. And so with the Leadership Academy, again, it's a 10-week program where they get a chance to learn how to write a resume. They learn how to interview. We talk to them about personal branding, financial literacy, creating a LinkedIn account, and then we connect them to paid high school internships as well.
So we're going to continue this thought. Let's take a station break. And when we come back, I want to talk a little bit more about these programs and their fundraising.
Awesome.
We'll be right back.
Strategic Minds, Making Money Moves with Vicki Wright Hamilton focuses on helping entrepreneurs to overcome their business challenges to help increase their bottom line. Each episode provides strategies for growth and transformation. Watch Vicki share her 20-plus years of experience as a corporate executive to help entrepreneurs level up.